What's good, y'all? We back with another EAFC25 video. I know it's been a minute, but as I'm sure you can tell by my voice, I haven't been feeling too good. But I'm gonna catch you up with what's been going on the past like week and a half, 2 weeks. So we've been opening the RTTK packs, and I got DeMarco out of it. And I can't remember what card it was last year that I got with DeMarco, but he was pretty good last year, and he's actually been holding it down in that left back position. We did the icon upgrade one more time. Well, this was like shortly after we did Van Persie, and then we ended up getting Schweinsteiger, whatever. He's been pretty solid in the midfield also. I think I put like a shadow on him, so he's been cool too. I was kind of skeptical with that pace, but his in-game pace is actually like kind of better than like the 76 would show. So I wasn't recording, but y'all, I did another RTTK pack, and I got CR7. I was about to say R9, but I got Ronaldo. It's crazy. So like, here's some of the stats from the games that like I played earlier and then like forgot to record. So 8 games, 18 goals. He feels so like weird on the ball, but I had to try him out. Well, it was obviously like more than the 18 games. So I'm going to show you some of the games that I recorded, but like, here's just all the goals like he scored. Like, so he was just getting rebounds. It was pretty cool. If you can create, you can create space with him because he has 5-star skill moves and he has that Trickster playstyle. But I don't know, he just felt like so weird on the ball for me, but he was always in open position. So I definitely like his AI. Obviously, corners are pretty easy with Ronaldo if people don't pull their keep, or if you know how to just control him. I don't know, man, he just kept getting into open space, as you can see. Obviously his power shot plus is insane if you know how to use it. So I was just kind of trying to spam it these couple times. It worked a couple times it didn't work, but like, honestly, he was a joke. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, like, I don't know, still not really like my play style like that, but Ronaldo is really good, and he goes for like $1 million. But anyway, he's on the bench. He's on the bench, bro. He's not gonna play. He's not gonna play in the starters for this weekend league. But he did make me appreciate the advanced forward position for like that for the other striker. So instead of having Alex Morgan at poacher, I'm gonna put her at advanced forward, and then I'm just gonna let Watt kind of hang out in that inside forward position, as well as Rashford. I was thinking about putting the midfielders at holding, but I decided not to. So I'm gonna keep Schweinsteiger at box to box. Let him do what he does on offense and defense, and then Bellingham can kind of like roam in that playmaker position. But I ended up going like, I think it was like 8 wins this week. I probably should have gone like 10. So like the 5 that I lost, I legit lost. The other 2 that like, I guess I say I should have won, one person was just playing like super slow and I wasn't really being aggressive. And then the other game, it was just like grade A FIFA cheese. Like, my goalkeeper just like blocked a shot and then ended up like literally like backheading the ball into the goal. It was stupid. But I think I figured out like why FIFA is so stressful for everyone. And well, like, we know why, like, it's gameplay and it's a bunch of stuff, but like, I think it's because you got to be like on your P's and Q's the entire game. It's like if you slip up even once, then it's like over. In comparison to like a game like Fortnite, and if you're playing something like that, you can go like hide in a bush or something, go get a snack. You can like afford to look away for a fraction of a second. If you even sneeze while you're playing FIFA, that might be the moment that you lose it, and then you end up like going crazy. But anyway, some of the gameplay I've been like able to not necessarily get over, but like get over. One, doing like tiki-taka passes. I think it's like not as bad as it was in the beginning, like when the game first came out and it was like kind of impossible to do that. I think you can do tiki-taka passes a little better now. So like, in my experience with this weekend league, what I figured out was like, my first thought is almost always like the obvious play. So if I'm gonna make a pass, then like my opponent is gonna see that I'm gonna make that pass, obviously, right? If they're like playing like regular defense. So just don't go with that. So like right there, I thought about passing it inside, and then I didn't. I ended up like losing the ball anyway, but like right there, I was gonna pass it at first, and then that's why it got intercepted. So I ended up getting lucky, and then just kind of getting it back, and then getting fouled. But yeah, you'll see that like as the games go on, I don't always pass it to like that first option. So like when I throw it in right here, like the first option is going to be to pass it kind of right back, but I just decided to hold it just for like a second longer, and then I'm able to create space. He ended up just pulling his keep, so that was on him really, but I could have like built the play up just a little bit more if I would have had enough time to like just play with the ball a little bit. I know I said last time you got to just like take advantage of your opportunities, but it's like, I don't know, you're going to get opportunities and the other team is going to get opportunities too. And I say that like it's easy, but it's definitely not. It's like you just got to like not make simple mistakes. Like just hold on to the ball for half a second. Like if you're not getting pressed, then just hold on to the ball. Like I'm doing a little bit too much right there, but you can see how like I didn't take that shot right away. Like I just held on to it for like a little bit and then just let him go past me, in contrast to like how quickly I was passing the ball. So like right here, just kick it back out. I was going to go out because he would anticipate that I would go out, but then I just stayed in. He ended up blocking the shot. But again, a lot of the things that like I'm doing offensively at least are like very like subtle, because those are like, that's, I don't know, at least for me, those are the things that I can do to like create just a little bit of space. So like right here, you would have thought that I would have gone out to Rashford on the other end. And then right there, first pass is the best pass. So like sometimes the best pass, sometimes the first pass is going to be the best pass. But like most of the time, just like you don't got to force it. Like you don't got to force the first pass to be the best pass, because oftentimes it's not, and your opponent is reading it. So like this guy ended up coming back right here, so I was kind of hot, low-key. So like you would think I would have passed it to Alex Morgan, but again, just hold on to it real quick and then go across in the middle, right? So again, if your opponent is thrown off, then like some people panic. Ref, that's a foul. But some people panic when they don't read correctly. So then they end up switching to somebody that they didn't think that they would need to switch to, and then they move them out of position even more. So like if you can just hold on to the ball and just like hold your composure, then you can like kind of, facilitate that whole situation. Ever since I took Trent out, I haven't been able to hit the free kicks like as easily, which kind of has sucked. But so like right here, that just happened to be like the right pass, but it still ended up getting blocked. So like right there, I would have passed back to back out to Adama. But again, he anticipated that I was going to end up going back out, and then that would have been the perfect opportunity for him to do a counterattack, and I'm out of position for that. So I was like, I might as well go for the shot. Worst case, it gets blocked and goes out of bounds, and then I don't get the ball back. Best case, it either goes in or I get a corner. So right there, I probably should have passed to Van Persie, but it was cool because I just wanted to see. So like if I would have seen it earlier, I would have passed it earlier. But honestly, Van Persie doesn't have the pace either, because he would have got caught up too. So it's like it worked out the way that it was supposed to work out. But my defense isn't like much better either. DeMarco is like the fastest one on defense, and he makes pretty good like plays. But in the center back position, Saliba is solid, obviously, but I think I could afford to have a different center back. I think I could afford. I also got to utilize Marcus Rashford's power shots more too. It's like I have him in that winger position, or it's left mid and like inside forward, but it's like I don't really utilize him like that. Like I get good passes like that. I think I use him more as like a deterrent, or like an intimidation factor, because people just assume that I'm going to go crazy with them, and then I don't. I just, get jiggy a little bit and then just pass it off. But bro has like all of like 7 goals, if that. But as far as defense, that's where I gotta figure it out. Right here on offense too, it's like I feel like I make good enough moves to where I can create space. Van Persie and Alex Morgan aren't that fast, but it's like I don't know who I would use to replace. Because I don't know. I'm keeping Van Persie in because of the chemistry, and his attack position is crazy. Alex Morgan is like a little bit like, she's quick on the ball, sort of, but she doesn't have like that acceleration or like top tier sprint speed. But the finesse shot is dangerous from her, and she has a 5-star weak foot, so she can hit like crazy shots with her right foot too. So that's why Haaland and Ronaldo are sitting on the bench, and I just don't know who to like. I don't know. I gotta get like a top tier striker to replace either one of them. But you seen that last game, that was crazy. Ended up not coming back because we were winning, but ended up coming back to not lose. Right here, it was just kind of a joke. This game period was just like a joke. This guy, he was on me like, I don't know. I guess he wasn't really. It was like I was just holding on to the sprint button too much, and he was just capitalizing. So he goes up 2 right there, and then he ends up like going up 3 right here. But this is just a lesson in perseverance, kids. This is why you don't give up. It's the 53rd minute, so it's like there's time, but like there's not time. But I was like, all right, I just got to keep my composure and then just make good passes. So like here it is to Van Persie. That's 1. In the 68th minute, time is really winding down. But again, you just got to gain your composure. And I subbed in Adama, so I ended up utilizing his like speed just as like, again, a threat. So Alex Morgan again pass in, Van Persie for that tie, or not the tie, right, for the second goal. This one's for the tie. So this was nice. He thought I was going to pass it back to Alex Morgan because I cut inside last time, and then I can pass it off. So it's like when you make good moves, you can really like start to mess with your opponent, because then they'll anticipate that you're going to do something that you then know you're not going to do. So pretty good defense again. DeMarco, he's been holding down Alex Morgan, and then again he thought I was going to go outside, so I just like kind of cut inside ever so slightly, and then he pulled his keep and panicked, and then I was able to hit the easy finesse from outside. So like again, I think this is an example of somebody who again just like when they make a mistake, they end up like panicking and then just doing something and moving somebody out of position. And then if you can recognize that they're panicking, then it's really over, and then you can just mess with them because they got somebody out of position. I almost messed up. I really like sold right here, so like I just have to go and clear. Remember, it's like the lesson of the day, or the lesson of the week, every single week is clear the ball. Don't even play around, bro. Just clear the ball. I lose games still, like just not clearing the ball, thinking I'm gonna get it like a clever counter attack. No, just clear it. So like right here, I really got lucky with that pass, but Van Persie, his finishing is like really nice. Like if you just get like a 1 touch, so like not a first touch, like not right off the ball, but like if you get a 1 touch, like gather it just real quick, and then fire Van Persie is kind of automatic, low key. He ended up tying it up right here, and he's dancing around a lot. But here's where, again, I just wanted to kind of like demonstrate for the defense, like if you just don't move around too much, then you can kind of keep everybody in their position, and then you can know you're tripping and like you're taking somebody out of position. Just look at the rest of the like defensive line or whatever you say, whatever you got your like settings to, like whatever you got your custom tactics and your formation in. But just check out like the mid or the defensive line, and then you'll see kind of like where you're obviously like supposed to be as far as like maintaining the line and not throwing everybody else off. But this guy was just doing the most with the dribbling. But you see how like I just didn't move. Like I just kind of kept everybody where they were supposed to go, and then I can make a jump like that. So Van Persie with the counter attack, again, he thinks I'm going to go inside, but I went outside. You would think I would have passed it to Alex Morgan earlier, but nah. And then we're going to fake in, go back out, and then like hit the inside post. It was a lot, but it was also like only a little bit happening, and it was like pretty quick. So again, you just got to kind of like know what your opponent is going to anticipate. So like right here, I can go in, but I didn't go in as much, so just enough to create like some space, so that he like thinks I'm going to commit to going in all the way, and then cut back out, make him think you're going to cut back, like commit to going back out. But then right when you do that, you pass it in, and then again, he's off. So similar to like what that guy just tried to do right there, except he passed it right away and it worked out for him. Like, I didn't play good defense. So that guy just ended up kind of doing exactly what I was talking about. Right here, again, I kind of just got lucky off the rebound, but that's what I'm talking about when I say you got to capitalize. Like, you can't get opportunities like that and then miss and then be like, FIFA like got it out for me. I mean, you can, but you know, you got to capitalize off those too. Because for every game that like I get like some weird rebound against me, like I did have something go in my favor where it's like I could have done this or I could have done that, should have cleared it. Right there, again, same thing. I should have passed it off to Alex Morgan, or at least she would have thought. But she has, I think it's like Aerial Plus. Or not Aerial Plus, but she has like the base aerial for a play style. So you can just cross the ball to her. Same thing right there. Instead of just trying to shoot it with Van Persie, I can just pass it off to Alex Morgan. Like, she's already in stride, like she's already cutting towards the goal. So right here, I got to figure out a way to like defend against the cutbacks. Like that, I just got lucky right there. But I double tap like the right bumper sometimes, and like that works like maybe like 60-70% of the time. But I don't know, sometimes my defenders just like let the person go back. So I don't know, I was really trying to sell this game though, but Alex Morgan just again kind of cut in. That was crazy that and that wasn't even a finesse shot. That's what's even more wild. That was just base off her left foot. But anyway, I ended up again winning like eight games. I don't know, I really think I can win like 10 to 12 if I just like figure out these custom tactics, bro. Like I was trying out a 4-1-2-1, I think. And that one's been working pretty well for me in Rivals. It keeps getting me like closer to Division 2, but then I keep like falling back. So I don't know. Drop in the comments like what tactics are working for y'all, if any are working for y'all. If you're higher than Division 2, man, I'm not too proud to take some advice. Like, what y'all doing? Like, what players are y'all doing? What roles are y'all doing? How are you guys doing in FUT Champs? I know the like fodder is garbage. I know the grindable content is garbage, because it's like, where am I supposed to be getting fodder from to be able to even complete some of these packs? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But let me know how y'all are hanging in the comments. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know what your teams is looking like. Let me know how y'all are handling this whole like dry content spell. Because like, again, I mean, it's not dry content. Like, there's gameplay footage everywhere. But as far as like grindable content, like, I don't know. I just don't kind of feel like playing Rush for like a million years to get all of these different packs, you know. But and it's just 84 twos, where it's like I'm just gonna get 2 84s, you know. It's like, if I wouldn't be really tripping off the packs like that, like 84 twos and stuff like that, if I knew I wasn't just gonna get like the bare minimum. Like, if you get an 83-3, you get in 3 83s. Like, that's just what it is. You're getting like the minimum. So I don't know, man. Let me know how y'all are like countering that. Again, I have a first owner account, so it's like a little bit different for me. I know some of y'all can just go like buy different players you want to play with, but I'm kind of depending solely on pack luck to get like good players. So anyway, you know what time it is, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all that.